Hey everyone, it's Kino here. Thanks so much for tuning in to this 30-day beginner yoga challenge. Welcome to day 11. We're going to begin with a posture called Utkatasana. Now we've already tried this in Surya Namaskar A and B, so let's just warm up a little bit to tune into the body and get everything flowing. Press your hands together. We'll initiate this space with the sound Om. Inhale. Surya Namaskar A, the first of the sun salutations. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, pivot from your waist, fold forward and down. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, let's go back to Chaturanga Dandasana and down. Inhale, come on forward to upward facing. Nice deep breath. Exhale, downward facing. And we'll stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, draw the belly in, take a moment and just tune into the body. 4, suck the belly all the way in, emptying out the pelvic bowl. And 5, look forward. Inhale, step forward, feet between the hands, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, come on up, press your hands together and return to Samasthiti, standing. Now Surya Namaskar B, where we enter in Utkatasana. So you're familiar with this pose as a transition. Let's go ahead and start there. Sink into the hips, squeezing the knees towards each other, hands in prayer. Inhale, raise your hands all the way up. Exhale, pivoting from the hips, straighten the legs, go down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, let's step back to Chaturanga Dandasana, lowering down. Inhale, come forward to upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Step forward with your right foot, planting the left heel down. Inhale, coming all the way forward to Warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the ground. Let's step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, come forward to upward facing. Exhale, down. Let's go for the left side. Step it forward, sinking the heel down. Raise the arms up, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, hands to the ground. Let's get all the way back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, come forward to upward facing, and exhale, downward facing. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2. Calm the mind for a moment, equalizing inhalation and exhalation. 3, 4, and 5. Looking forward. Inhale, walk the feet forward between the hands. Lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward, go down. Bend through the knees. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, all the way back to standing. Pause for a moment. Tune into the inner body and we'll begin our journey into Utkatasana. Start off and make sure the bases of your big toes are touching. The heels are ever so slightly separated. Then find your hip creases, sucking the belly deeply in. Let's sink the hips back. It's very important in Utkatasana that the base of the big toes are touching and then the knees can come together. So feel the quadriceps nice and firm. Hold it there for a few moments and hands in prayer at the center of the chest. We'll hold this for 5 breaths. 1, 2, nice and steady, knees reach towards each other. 3, nice and steady, keep sinking into the hips. After we stay here for 5 breaths, keep the belly drawn deeper and deeper in. Knees reach towards each other as the belly sucks in. 1, really feel your quadriceps really turning on. 2, nice and steady. 3, you can do it. Feel the legs sink into the hips. 4, and then slowly lift the ribs away from the hips and reach the arms up, gazing at the thumbs. 1, 2, nice and steady. 3, 4, and hands return into prayer. Sink back into the hips, straighten the legs, fold forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest up and forward, and exhale, let's step back to Chaturanga Dandasana, all the way down. Inhale, come forward to upward facing. Exhale, down. Now, looking forward, let's give a little hop. So press from the shoulders, and inhale, hop it forward, bend into your knees, come onto your fingertips for a moment. Suck the belly in, and inhale right up to Utkatasana. Another 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and come on down. This time, keep the knees bent. Stabilize from the shoulders. Move your shoulders forward. Inhale, lift your left foot. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sink it down. Right foot, take it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step it all the way back to plank pose. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, come forward to upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. One more time, look forward, little bend in the knees. Inhale, jump it forward, sink it down. Press into the heels, so the heels reach to the ground, all the way up to Utkatasana. 5 more breaths. 1, lift the ribs away from the hips. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sink it down. This time, instead of lifting one foot and then the other, come up onto your toes. 1, 2, 3, slide your legs back and just drop the knees a little bit. 4, press up from the shoulders, don't give up. And 5, let's step it all the way back to plank. One day your feet will get off the ground, but you don't need to worry about that for today. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, come forward to upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Stabilize, pause here for a moment. Reach it forward, and then again, let's just try that last one more time. Slide the feet forward onto your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move it forward. Left foot up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left foot down. Right foot up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for a moment, and all the way back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, come forward to upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Switch your gaze forward, step your feet forward, and let's come to seated. If it's comfortable for you, you can fold your legs into lotus position, Padmasana. Otherwise, a simple cross-legged position is fine. If you want to try for the lotus, just like we did on the previous day, folding yourself all the way up, or simple cross-legged position. Hold your elbows behind your back. Inhale, nice deep breath. Exhale, easy fold forward, sucking the belly in, just 5 breaths. 1, you can aim your chin down or your forehead down. 2, 4, and 5. Inhale, come all the way up, placing your first 2 fingers together. 1, calm the mind, tune into the inner body for a moment. Feel a sense of peace, a sense of calm come over you. Let go of the need to hurry. Let go of the need to rush. Just tell yourself, I have all the time in the world. I have perfect timing. Release all stress and worry with every breath. Allow deep inhalation, deep exhalation to roll through the mind like the tide, moving thoughts out, bringing peace and harmony in. One more breath, deep channeling through the center line. And 5. Last little challenge for today. Lift your feet up, taking the hands forward. And then calmly press into the shoulders and just lean a little forward. Make sure your hands are forward of your hips. And then just inhale, press, and the hips come off the ground. Now, if that didn't happen for you right away, if your legs are crossed, and leave your feet on the ground. And then inhale, lift the hips. 1, 2, 3, eventually off. 4, and 5. Slowly release. Close your eyes. Come to rest for a moment. You can close your eyes and lie down, or simply remain in a calm and meditative state. Taking a moment, congratulating yourself for continuing the practice. Release all judgment. Instead, hold your body, hold your mind, hold your spirit in a state of peace, harmony, and unconditional love. So that as your body rises up to the challenge of the practice, the fire of burning in the muscles turns into strength, spiritual strength, and a deep sense of inner knowingness as the lamp of knowledge, the sacred spiritual fire, is ignited deep in the chambers of the inner body. Tune into the spiritual heart center for a moment and listen. Listen through the spiritual heart. Listen for a still, small voice that yearns to reach through and connect with you. Listen for that quiet voice of wisdom. Listen. Gently bring your hands together and inhale. Thank you so much for joining me on the inner tradition of yoga. I hope you're inspired to cultivate the seeds of peace, the seeds of love, and the seeds of wisdom with every breath of your life. Remember to stay tuned for tomorrow's episode to continue this 30-day beginner yoga challenge and jumpstart your spiritual journey. Namaste.